to the Shard of Opportunity, proudly brought to you by Relaine and Renarin's Happiness. Here in the lovely country of Oulu, Finland, as well as the United States of America, as we are ready to record for the first time ever for us, me and Emily, in the morning. It's like 5 a.m. here. And we are joined by the Loose Canons. We are going to be continuing their journeys in the Shattered Plains after they were captured by Venli and her Stormform and Void Spren minions, and then rescued by a friendly Sleepless after a bit of a fiery confrontation between the ideals of Batarab and Venli, led on by the Void Spren. Speaking of Loose Cannons, well, you're here. Who are you?
I'm Emily, and I play Grove.
What's cool about Grove?
Everything.
What's Grove most worried about right now? That's what you're going to answer. You're going to answer, what are you most worried about right now?
I don't know.
Maybe Leaf?
Yeah.
The boy that was unconscious the entire last episode?
Sure.
That's the other thing you missed. The boys were all unconscious last episode. Bryn and Nakal and Leaf.
Yeah. I'm worried about Leaf. Okay.
Who's next? I feel like it's Doug or Chris, but I never remember.
It's me.
There we go.
I'm Doug, and I play Nakal. And I guess something cool about Nakal is he can sleep real good.
But what's he worried about right now?
He's mostly worried about making sure that his friends can do what they feel is important.
It's very next ideal of the Stonewards. I love it.
What? No, not at all.
Who else is here?
Maybe
am
Chris.
Doctor.
Yes. Well, I don't know if he's licensed anymore.
He's not a doctor, Jim.
There's only so much I can do. Anyway, I'm Chris. I play Bryn, the Edgedancer, Iriali man who's made some poor mistakes, who apparently was unconscious. Probably should get some Stormlight into him and heal himself up, clear his mind. Honestly, he'd probably be concerned about converting Leaf into his squire, because Leaf is interested in doing good, and if he can help more people do good, then why not?
You have a real monkey's paw thing going on, Chris, that you don't know about. For folks in the doobly-doos down below, number one, make sure to like, comment, subscribe so you know when the high storm's going to come next. Number two, join the Patreon. It's awesome. We got cool stuff for you, and we'd love to chat with you. Number three, if you've watched the last episode, you know something that Chris doesn't know, that the other players did not include, I think, when I was listening, in the recap of what happened last time. And it's going to be real fun. Real monkey's paw moment. Go ahead, Cate. What's Batarab worried about?
It's not my turn.
You skipped me.
Well,
you have no sense of how this works.
No, zero.
That's how... it is 4 a.m., Jay.
It is indeed.
I speak first.
I am Jafu. I am Jafu, and
I want to be clear. I said I speak first, and then I stopped talking. And Emily said, "No, you don't." Go ahead.
I am Jafu, and I am playing Tevlin, the Vedan archaeologist, who is really worried about all the archaeological sites that Esh and I... Did Esh and I tell me where things are? Because I asked her, like, there's some cool stuff out there, right?
I feel as though you would have had that conversation and gotten probably a map to some things.
Yeah, she's worried about the places that we're, I think, maybe riding our little wagon past and not having time to stop for.
We haven't started wagoning yet. We're still at the moment of getting onto the wagon. So,
okay. In that case, we're worried about Batarab preventing us with rational logic that we shouldn't stop at these places.
On that note,
I'm Cate. I play Batarab. And Batarab is afraid that Tevlin is going to make them stop at random places instead of going forward to ensure that they have supplies and other important things to take care of that they need to survive out here instead of just getting stuck researching something and losing track of time and food and clothing and sleep and being stuck.
Keep going pad time until CJ's back.
Vamp.
I mean,
Beautiful. Okay, so we are back in the Shattered Plains. It is still night. As you look about, you can see the second moon in the sky. So not like super late, but not super early either. You are in a cart, similar in concept to the slave wagons that Tevlakov would have used back at the beginning of Way of Kings. And we are emerging out of the meeting with Eshonai and Venli. Venli has moved back with her storm form. She allowed the singer / sleepless to drive the wagon forward, and they got you a little bit out of the way. And then once you were a good bit down the road, you stopped, you started to talk to each other, and then out of nowhere, Talalal came up, burst open the doors, glowing with stormlight, and rushed around, started healing everybody with
I forgot about that.
newly
that's what I
acquired
was going to ask about that.
healing powers. Without a Spryn nearby, almost as though he was a acquired squire, as if Bryn has already acquired his first squire. This was the monkey's paw. It's Talala.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Now you can't get rid of him.
And here Bryn was thinking Cate was gonna grab this one.
Batara wanted to.
Who says he has to be the squire of one? We got 2 orders over here. Maybe he'll be a squire to all of you and have all the powers. He's the avatar.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
He's the final boss.
I will get out of range by that point.
So should we be rolling for heals? Should we just be fully healed?
No, he just healed you. He has Stormlight.
Nice.
Boom, boom. Healed you
I
till
am
you're
so
healed.
healed.
Focus.
Are we like? Do we?
full,
Okay.
all the
Okay.
time.
So like a long rest.
Yes. I bet. Yes. Yes.
Bless you.
Any injuries, I suppose, would still remain. I think Chris
Mhm.
can heal those, though? Question mark.
Yes. Yep.
Cool.
All
Mine is
injuries
healed.
is gone.
Cool.
Mine is
So if you-
healed, right?
Say
Yep.
that again.
I was just double checking that mine had already been fixed, and I was told yes.
The only injuries I can't heal are spiritual ones.
Are his own.
No, I can clearly fix that. I can bring people back from the dead, even close, if I'm lucky. The problem is I can't do it if you don't believe it can be fixed.
Clap
Well,
if you believe.
You better
Clap
start
if you
believing in
believe.
yourself, then, bud.
It's not a cognitive problem, not a spiritual problem. Correct? Just put my little
Man, you know.
Spiritual is the power. Cognitive is how you see yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, no, you have a spiritual aspect in addition to your cognitive. Anyway, we don't need to get into that.
All right, we don't need to get.
We should.
We don't
Absolutely.
need to
That's
get
the
into
entire
who
session.
Got Brandon to admit that the door is slowly seeping away because when you use the door, it goes back to the spiritual realm instead of the cognitive realm. We don't need to talk about that. Who even did that? That was you? Emily was really good. It was amazing. She asked him such question. It was beautiful. It's like a lawyer.
The humble brag right there. Anyway.
I was just editing the episode where you talked about this last time, and I edited it out. So
How dare you? All right, because you make this happen. So we'll take any edit you with us.
I'm going to approach the sleepless, or I'm aware.
He's on the troll, right? He's ready to troll.
fully setting
But
scene.
can we
and-
find out?
Go ahead.
Sorry, before that, is Eshonai with us? I don't think we got that answered. Okay, so she is with us.
Everybody that was so you've got Cate, or you got Batarab, the whole party, plus Leaf and Eshonai.
And Varda and
No. None
where
of
the
those
hell did they go?
None of them. So, like, remember, this is a while back. So, like, 2 episodes ago, y'all were moving through the camp as a party.
Yeah.
And 3 of you got ambushed in one place. 3 of you, including Leaf.
So they're stuck back at the facility and/or possibly dead.
Correct.
We just left
Bryn gets
them?
out. Bryn.
This is the first moment.
I know, but Bryn is realizing they're missing, and Bryn is literally getting out of the cab to go after them.
Nope, sorry.
Nakal would be out that door before you.
You have the 2 men literally woke up healed, realized we're missing people, and immediately jump out the back of the cab.
If you go now, we will never be able to save them.
Where are you going, Mr. Bryn?
All right, Bryn turns back at that statement.
Mine?
We can come back. We're not going to just leave all of these people to be overwhelmed by this evil power. It is better for us to return in strength.
I want to be clear. Talal absolutely believes it was his words that made you turn back.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Nakal stops, but he doesn't. Nakal stops, but he doesn't face the party yet. Do we have any of our gear, or is that just in the wagon?
It's in the wagon. So you were slow down. You were unconscious. You had your clothes, but everything else was stored in storage cases in the wagons.
Okay. So Nakal's gonna take stock of what he has, and even though his every impulse is to go back and to free Varda and Atali and everybody else.
I just want to set the scene. We have no idea what Venli and the Stormform have done back at Narak.
Oh, yeah.
Her and most of her people have been with you, interrogating you for the last several hours. So it's only been like 7 hours since the conflict with Eshonai.
Where are our extra people? I'm sorry.
At Narak.
Okay, yeah, they're not where we were held.
Yes. They were not captured. Y'all were captured because y'all were sneaking through the city.
Okay.
But that means they could still be there, which is
they could be there, they could be captured, they could be dead. You have no reason to. There's no factual basis to be like, I think this is what happened, but your character might lean towards an assumption.
Nakal would, knowing that they weren't in the same group as us, would be like, okay, something's happened. I want to.
They're probably more safe than we are, is what Batarab would say, since they weren't being interrogated.
So have Batarab say it.
She did.
That's
fine.
I'm saying that's what she said.
Oh, okay.
Nakal,
think, real quick timeout. Cate, I do think that's a good clarification because.
Well, I'm saying if he actually verbalized that, if that's what he verbalized, not what he's thinking, that would be Batarab's verbal response.
Yes. So he's staring in the direction that he assumes the war camp is in. Not the war camp, the city is in. Narak, and he goes, some of our own may be trapped there. I feel the compulsion, not the compulsion, that's the wrong word. I feel the need to make sure they are safe.
They were not taken and interrogated, and they were not the ones who might be seen as trying to convince Eshonai and the others to make a change. For all we know right now, they are safe, and for us to get up and try to fix whatever could be going on with them, we might get them in more trouble when they could perhaps leave without us. And if they are in trouble, we would do better to come back when we are prepared.
Nakal is going to nod in acknowledgement. he understands, but I still feel like something needs to be done. I'm going to turn to Leaf, and I'm going to say, while you were there, how were you treated?
Like I said, we've had wonderful times. They think we're slaves, but I mean, they feed us. We have a place to sleep. We have a place to eat. We have a place to do our craftsmanship. But I was talking with Grove about bringing the Horn-Eaters with us. What is your city? Your T2? Your T2?
Well,
Your T2.
I think other people are saying it wrong.
Was it Urethra?
No, other people are saying it's wrong. It's Urethra.
Oh, okay. We say Urethra, right on the mountain, the peaks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering this. Okay, we were treated nicely by the 5, including Eshonai. But what happens if Venli makes her own 5? What then? I don't know. I don't think that is good for our friends. Your friends, my friends, our friends.
Cloudpuff went back. We need to get Cloudpuff.
Well, you don't know where Cloudpuff is?
Cloudpuff went to go back to go get help.
That's right, because I was like unconscious kind of and laying on the ground and looking, and I saw you get hit by the lightning. Are you okay, by the way?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, I'm so glad. This news is like Lake of Peak after a long day. Yes. But I saw you fall to ground and you said like to Cloudpuff, and then she like ran away. It was really cool, and I was really worried about her and about you. But I saw her running. I think it was like okay. So I was here, there. I think she ran deeper into Narak, like away, but not out of Narak. I don't know, but I don't know what she did after that.
What's her driver's name?
Your driver's name is
Rishelo.
Rishelo?
Rishelo. Was it Rishelo or Rishelo? I think it's Rishelo.
I have Rishelo. That was my interpretation of what he said, at least.
Yeah, Rishelo. We'll say Rishelo.
Okay. Rishelo.
Yes.
Is there a way, like, aren't you made of like a whole lot of...
That was supposed to be our secret.
All right, sorry. I'm gonna go up and be like, hey, shush.
I'll be back in a minute. I just need to talk to Grove. Is that okay with everybody?
I'm loving your interpretation of his character. Sorry.
Is that okay with your friends?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
All right.
The big one over there, he seems a little uncertain about us walking off by ourselves.
It's fine. We're good.
Okay, if you say so. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he said that out loud, Nakal is going to say, Grove has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that she is capable of dealing with anything, and I trust her choice in this matter. And then I'm going to turn to Lalol, and I'm going to ask for any stormlight they have.
Oh yes, it is in. I have some here. Yes, you can have these. But then let's look in the crates over here, because I think all your things are in these crates. So the stormlight is inside. Has like this silvery metal around it. I guess that's why you couldn't breathe the stormlight in. I don't know. Who knows?
Well,
who knows?
I'm going to breathe in the stormlight that he presents to me, and then you two can go have your conversation.
Wait, just so I know.
Yes.
He pointed out that the case that had our gems in it had a lining that we couldn't breathe through.
Correct.
Bryn gets his tools out of the case, straps them on, and then begins prying off the inside of the stuff because
he's need some crafting checks on that to see how.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Well, there'll be plenty of checks. Go ahead and have your conversation. I'll plug my ear.
As we know, the CosmereRPG is fully against checks mix. It's only tests. So.
Tests. Sorry.
Wrong. I apologize.
I just damaged the shit out of it. Just dent it.
Yes, of course.
You're made of parts, right? Like you can send your parts away.
You can send your parts away too. And he pulls a hair out
Ow.
and tosses it. See? It's gone.
Okay. I'm wanting to know if you can.
He actually runs over and grabs that piece of hair and puts it in his pocket.
Great. Is there a way that you can
There's always a way.
bring my little baby Cloud Puff back to us and let her know that we are all good?
You have carried a child in your womb.
Not that kind of baby. No, she's just like my baby. She's a white spine.
You are giving birth
No.
to a white spine?
No.
No. Okay.
There is a white spine
Yes.
who is amazing.
Oh.
Her name is Cloud Puff.
I think they're all amazing. They're
And
wonderful.
she-
Have you seen the claws on them?
She ran back towards Narak, theoretically, to get help for us.
Okay.
And I would like you to help me call her back.
Ooh. I could, perhaps. Yes. Okay. Yes. This can be done.
Okay.
In exchange, what do you offer?
I don't know, you already getting me.
Perhaps an opportunity to study Cloudpuff's. I've heard much about their ability to spread their pheromones. Would I be able to do that? It would not be invasive at all. Just well, I say not invasive. There is a part of me that I would need her to swallow, but it would not hurt her at all. Just observational.
She would not get hurt.
Oh, absolutely not. I have tested it with over 10,000 species, and there have been no fatalities.
Okay, you had
You
to
are
pick
so
really hard
glad
for
Bryn
that.
is not here.
Would you like me to have not thought hard about it?
Oh, I would like you to have known fairly immediately if there had been a death.
Oh,
A diet.
I understand. The part of me that knows how many experiments I've done is not the part of me speaking to you right now. So I had to access that
Oh.
memory. Do
Okay.
you not? You
Okay.
have that, right? You think about things and you store them in different parts of your mind?
Can my agreement be conditional upon Cloudpuff's consent?
Well, of course.
Okay,
I would never violate another being's consent,
cool. All right, that sounds good then.
because consent is good. Ba-da-da-da-da. The
The
editor's
more
gonna put
you know.
after-school message right here. It's gonna be great. Jay's like, no, I'm not. That's not gonna be a thing.
It might be. That sounds fun.
Thank you very much. And I'm going to go back over.
That's just the clip. That's just the clip.
Tevlin would like, if it's a good moment, would like to speak with Esh and I to get a recap on what happened with her captivity.
Yes. Trying to remember now. Boom, boom, boom.
Does CJ know what happened with Esh and I's captivity?
Wasn't she there? Wasn't it Eshanai, Batarab?
He wasn't with
and-
us.
No,
Oh,
she
you
was
She
not.
wasn't with us.
You three. That's right. That's
Mhm.
right.
I feel like we would have gotten more
Natalie
sleep
was with us.
Is she with us?
than there.
Yeah. Sorry. So, we had a joke before we started recording, guys, that it was sexist. They put all the men unconscious and then put all the women in the interrogation room. But Esh and I, they kept unconscious as well. They did not want to risk her. Well, I won't say why they did it. Who knows? Who knows why
Yeah.
the men and Esh and I were unconscious? Could it have been that CJ didn't want to play 3 NPCs in a room? Maybe. Who can say?
Hmm.
Who can say? But yeah, Tevlin, we seem to be a few miles southeast of Narak. I recognize that ridge over there. How did we come here?
Are there any ruins near the ridge? Sorry, I'm just half joking. I don't think she.
Tevlin, I appreciate your desire to search and to explore, but the last thing I remember was fighting some of my sisters in the camp with you. What happened next?
You don't remember anything. Why would they have let you leave, sent you out of the camps like this? I can understand why they would want us to depart, but you?
I am, as a member of the Five, perhaps they wish to remove my influence from Narak's politics. I'm not certain. You say that we were removed from Narak. On whose orders?
Your sister was involved, I believe.
Of course she was. She's been leading all of this from the start, it seems. So you saw her after we were knocked unconscious?
We spoke with her. We tried to convince her that we meant no harm to your people, but she didn't believe us.
It will be hard for her to believe. I mean, you must remember that while you have proven yourself one-on-one a match for Venli, she is imagining an entire people in storm form, an entire army. And as they have proven, while Bright Lord Nakal is more than a match for my individual efforts, when they are allowed to group up, multiple of them launching an attack against us, they can be overwhelming. It likely seems to her as though the solution is not to abandon Stormform, but to push all of our people into Stormform as fast as possible.
There's more. I just remember that Vinley and a Spryn she was with spoke of a storm that would come and restore the Parshmen. Do you know anything about this?
Venli has shared none of dealings with a Spryn. What type of Spryn was it?
Tevlin turns to Leitmotif and I guess sends kind of a, quizzical rhythm.
She kind of hums to a rhythm that you sense within you indicates a Spryn of an ancient enemy. A Spryn not of honor, not of Roshar, but of something dark.
It seems to be a Spryn of I can't remember what we've called Odium before.
I think at this stage we can just call him Odium. I think that's probably simpler and cleaner.
Like that.
Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. Little Kingdom Hearts for you. But, sorry.
It seems to have been a Spryn of one of the enemy, which I don't trust, but I have to admit, restoring the forms to the Parshmen would be incredible.
An entire people. They did not have the chance to choose. I did not have the chance to choose. The difference between being born a Parshman, or as your people would say, a Parshendi, or a Parshman, or a listener among our people, no one has been able to choose that for hundreds and hundreds of years. And what?
Nothing.
It's unfathomable to imagine how many of them have been born and died in mindlessness because their ancestors refused to leave as mine did.
We have to help her. Don't we?
This is a dangerous This is a dangerous idea, Tevlin. The forms that my sister has helped bring back, if our entire people were to take on those forms, they would be affected like I was. They would be trapped inside their own minds like I was. And what would the effect of this storm be once summoned? I do not know. I don't know these things. Could there be another way to bring them back without such a storm? I don't know. Your friend, he has wonderful healing abilities. This is a new power, perhaps. He can do something similar. I don't know.
So here's a question, and feel free to cut this out because I don't know what kind of trouble I want to give CJ.
All the trouble,
What?
please. Trouble.
Because I am honestly trying as one GM to another, not trying to complicate the story you are trying to tell, but also when I see an opportunity to make things more complicated, I kind of want to do it.
Wait. He just said the thing. Would you call that a complicated opportunity?
I would.
Our companion podcast led by the wonderful Kyle and Irving.
So, Esh and I and Tevlin, and because Grove is still gone, right? She's still out there.
Yeah, I would say she's walking back at this point. Like, their conversation wasn't that long, so under the guise of messing with the stupid box and failing,
Bryn left. And
Okay.
I stealth checked it, and I'm pretty sure I beat everyone's con.
Sure.
So no one noticed.
You're beating our what? Cognitive?
Cognitive?
Hmm.
I'm going to say merely by the fact that nobody knew that you rolled stealth, that you stealth checked that, and you're good to go.
Oh, I saw him rolling it. I was
Yeah.
thinking it was going to be for something in the future. I did see the roll.
Yeah.
I admittedly did not look at what the skill was because I assumed it was just him rolling some dumb discipline check to see if he was going to do something
But
stupid.
it depends. That happens a lot too.
That sounds an awful lot like nobody verbally commented in character to Chris sneaking away to me.
But the question is, did he sneak outside, overhear the conversation about the other singers possibly being woken?
Yes.
And if that happens, does he? There's a painful inside of me as the player. Does Bryn just decide he needs to go back to stop her and not hear the conversation? Or does he get partway out, hears that in stopping her, all hundreds of thousands of singers are left there, in which case he needs to advocate for them as part of his promise, and so he can't go back. And I think what I want to do
Can I add in real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna simplify a little bit. So in character, we've been having conversations where we've been talking about things that happened during the interrogation. The intent for me was that's Leaf and Esh and I initiating those kind of conversations. You as a party, I'm saying, have had a debrief of everything from the interrogation conversation, so you would know these base facts. And also, in my mind, Esh and I and Tevlin are having this conversation on the rock, and like sound carries. So I would say that you have heard their specific discussion and have that information as well as you're sneaking away.
Yeah, at that point, I think Bryn has to turn to Poe and go, You heard that.
I did.
And you are different than other cultivation spren, are you not?
I have 2 mothers. Yes. This is the truth.
I mean,
No.
From
I have 2 mothers. Mother cultivation, and I have been visited by another mother. You know her in your records as Jaanat.
okay, at that, Bryn just, like, turns and looks at Poe, like, Actually, no, that explains quite a lot.
It's one of the reasons we can go laddering whenever we want to.
Yes. Of the minimal things.
Remember that comments, guys? We found a way to make it canonical.
20 episodes later.
20 episodes later.
That should be the title of this episode. 20 episodes
20
later.
episodes later.
Redemption.
But Poe,
Yes, Brent.
does that mean not only are you different, but what I can do is different? Can I heal something that isn't just a physical wound?
Oh. Yes. This is new, Bryn. New things are always uncertain, but I also wonder what would happen to a Parshmen if my mother did what she did to me to them. Could they be made different? I don't know. I believe that you might have the power to use Stormlight, but I've not spent a lot of time with Parshmen. We would need to learn more about them to be certain. But it is a good hope, Bryn.
Bryn, like, crouches down, like, to, like, knees spread wide so that he's just sitting with his butt just above the ground, down towards Poe's level. I think then maybe I was too hasty to leave and try to stop her. But we can find a way around her storm faster. There were so many Parshmen at the Shattered Plains. And you see that, like, Poe sees that glint of the old scientist Bryn that maybe did a little too things unethical for the sake of knowledge flash across his face. And then he just pulls up his hood and slowly returns back to the group. New possibilities.
ComicGift.com or .com.
Poe's gonna climb up your leg, up onto your shoulder, and then kind of like perch up on your head as this vibrant red and green plant.
Pink and green. Right?
Red is a shade of pink.
Yeah. Okay.
What is beef if not cow persisting? That's a WandaVision reference. What is grief but not love persisting?
Yeah.
What is cow but not beef persisting?
If we were playing a game with experience, CJ, I docked 50 experience points from you.
You dock 50 experience points.
Yeah, won't save us.
So to be clear,
Yeah.
for those following chronology, Groven and Rishelo have walked away and come back. Tevlin and Esh and I have begun talking and are near the middle-ish of a conversation about whether to stop Venli or help Venli, and in that same time frame, Bryn has walked away and come back. And I'd say we're roughly at the, I don't know, Tevlin, whether helping all of the Parshmen, but the creation of this storm and the creation of several thousand monsters like me, like I was before you and your friends helped me. That to a rhythm of terrors, that is a vision that haunts me.
Tevlin grabs her hand and says, "But you aren't a monster." And then turns...
Tevlin, through no strength of my own, timbers, this is not something that one can resist. This is not something that you can say, oh, you don't need willpower. Just want it. Just try it. Just do it. We have a saying from one of our storytellers. Nike tells us just do it, but you can't. I tried. I could not. I could not do it. I was inside of my own soul screaming at what I was doing until you and Light, Motif, and Timber came and pushed this counter energy into me. My people would need something like that if they were to survive.
Certainly.
At that point, Bryn taps her on the shoulder as he walks back up and looks at Tevlin and then looks at Eshonai and is like, then it's good you have us. And some of us are experienced scientists who are willing to take the risks to help your people. Isn't that right, Tevlin?
Tevlin's not sure what to make of that. Tevlin says, I have a saying too. Rare gems are seldom found on common paths. I think there is a way. There must be. And she eyes Leitmotif and Timbre and says, are there more of your kind?
God damn it. Josh, Jay, you're bringing in the correct pronunciation of timbre. All right.
Sorry.
That's fair. No, I appreciate it. That's how it's said, because it's music. It's timbre. T-I-M-B, timbre.
Oh, it's not.
You might have been able to see my eyes as I was trying to process. Which one has he been using? And I couldn't quite remember.
No, timbre's great. Timbre's great. The spread speaks through rhythms, So what does it mean to be named timbre at that point? Okay. But yes. Leitmotif doesn't have much to add. I mean, there is trepidation. There's kind of this rhythm of fear and concern about the idea of thousands of Venlis, storm forms without the help of a radiant spren. But the idea of freedom for millions of Parshmen is also glorious. Kind of
There's
a resolve towards that, no matter what, I think, is what you would feel.
Yeah, there aren't more of your people, do you think, willing to bond the listeners?
I think many would be willing, but we would need to find the spread. Perhaps, Tevlin, we have been to a realm where we could talk to the Spren like we are talking now. Could you get us there again?
Absolutely.
Full confidence.
With enough stormlight, we could return.
No
to
one
Shade
else
Forest.
can hear this, right?
No, you hear
No.
anything?
We are.
Oh god. Batara's gonna throw
this is
up
not
her
secret.
arms.
Yeah, just again setting like physicality of scene. The wagon is not soundproof at all, right? It's just like bars, and so
I didn't know if they walked out of the wagon or something.
Whether you're in the wagon or near the wagon, you can hear this conversation. They're not whispering. They're not attempting to hide the conversation. To my knowledge, anyway. Eshonai is not trying to hide the conversation. And I can't imagine Tevlin is trying to hide the conversation.
No.
Subtlety, not one of Tevlin's arts.
Yeah, Batara's gonna throw her arms up and say, Tevlin, I thought we discussed this.
Things have changed. What do you propose? How can we help the listeners? The Parshmen.
We go
Mr.
back to the
Tara.
Shattered Plains. Eshonai makes good on her promise to the Alethi, and I work with their Parshmen to free them.
Can we make a pros and
Bryn
cons
seems
list?
overly confident that now that he
we
can just
make a
it will
pros
just
and
work.
cons list?
Can
I wanna
we
be
please
clear.
make a pros
I think
and
that's
cons list?
I want to like just highlight that for our
So-
group that Batarab has requested that we make a pros and cons list.
Please. Please.
Please.
Well, while you guys are doing that, Nakal has taken off his boots. He's taken off his socks. He's gone back into the wagon. He's got out
Nakal, put it back.
another handful of stormlight. And after hearing the possibility of what's going on with the listeners and the storm forms, and possibly being able to travel to Shadesmar and all this stuff, he feels so completely lost that he has decided he's going to he looks to Tanhu and says, I think it's time I ask someone larger than all of us. He's going to take in as much stormlight as he can hold. He's going to put his hands and his feet on the ground, and he is going to use his memories of stone. And specifically, question-wise, I don't know if you want to do them one at a time and roll for each of them individually, or how you want to do it. But the 4 questions, the 4 things he's looking for in the memory of the stones is if there's any of Tumon's eyes or ears near us. The second one is, I know he's probably too far away, but he wants to see if the stone can tell him the condition of the other party members, specifically of Atali and Varda and the ones that were together. He also wants to see if he can find Cloudpuff's location, and he also wants to know if any of Jalib's people are around us. I don't know if you want me to do one roll for all of those, but he's going to take all the stormlight that he has,
Yeah.
and he's
Do
And
this
it's gonna-
for me. Do this for me. Roll each time, and I need it to be with the plot die disadvantaged because of the nature of the request of the
Okay.
stone.
So the D20. How do you disadvantage the plot die?
It will let you choose anyway, so just tell CJ the options, and CJ technically gets to choose as the GM with the disadvantage.
Okay, so I click the thing for advantage and then just tell him the.
Yeah, just tell me the results. That's fine.
So.
Couple of this.
What?
31 with a complication,
You have a plus 11 or plus 12 or
plus 8
Plus 8 to...
Plus 8.
to
what
cohesion.
was your number?
7.
No. Like,
How
what
do you
did
have a plus 8?
You rolled a 31, 19 plus 8, and then also 4 from the complication.
Yeah, 4 from the
Oh.
complication.
Okay.
Well,
I
so see, that's up to CJ technically with the disadvantage on the plot die. He could give you
Oh.
nothing but no complication,
Sorry,
or
yeah.
he can give you the +4. Yeah.
The 2 things I rolled were the complication with the +4 or a 2. Or
Yeah, so you got a
one, a
27 or a 31. I got you.
yeah.
Okay.
And CJ gets to decide, does he want it to give you a complication?
+8 is insane.
It's high.
I mean, my
But if
abrasion is +8.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, Chris,
Right. But
is
you
that
started
functionally
with some.
plus at the moment?
I think that would be his max if he put everything into that instead of anything. 'Cause-
So do you want me to roll all 4 of these?
I
And
do,
then-
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take them one at a time, but I'm checking something while you roll.
Okay. So
While
next
Doug
one-
rolls these, any conversations between players? He's kind of
Batarab has
over. He's touching the stone. Stormlight is pouring into the stone. What do y'all do while that's happening?
Good.
Batarab has her paper out and is and her pencil, and she's staring at Nakal like, this mother effer. Like, can we just make a list and then decide?
I look down at Batarab and like, Poe, tell her what we talked about. Your special bond. We
Wait.
could possibly awaken the singers.
I want Batarab to roll a skill check on making a pros and cons list personally.
Make a
Okay, how do I do that?
legitimately leadership test.
Leadership? Got it.
Did it get unplugged when you put it on the ground?
I'm tired of these low rolls. Always. That's not fair. My rolls are crap for weeks now.
I feel like 14 is a pretty good roll for pros and cons. Like that's a solid.
Not
pros
when I have a +6.
I wouldn't call it a highly persuasive leadership role. With so here's what we'll do. We'll say with the 14.
Jesus Christ.
Absolutely insane. This is broken.
It is
Clearly,
broken.
Nakal is gonna have some backlash here, some violent backlash, but
Yeah, it does.
I
seem
have-
broken.
he gets
So
the
I have-
information he wants.
I have 3 complications. All of them are the 4 complications. On the opposite of all those complications, I have a 0. So it's either 27 or 31. For my third roll, I have the 20 with an opportunity or a
+2 complication.
22 with a
+2
complication.
complication.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I'm feeling 22. Everything
Are you?
will be alright if you keep me next to you. Okay.
And remember, this is all out of his drive to save the people at Narak, while also providing the people he's with the opportunity to make the choices they want.
Yeah. So let's start with the first one, and let me make a note. I'll give you the complication, so you're at 31.
Okay.
As you are reaching out to the stone, Nakal, walker of stones, what do you wish to know?
And this is for the first one, so I am going to ask. I've been learning to feel your rhythms, but I do not know your ways as of yet. I want to know if there are any of the sleepless Tumen's eyes or ears around us that I may be able to communicate with.
We have seen, you see in the stone, these little figures along the lines of what you saw in the cavern before.
Right.
We are familiar with them. They have moved about, but... And you see basically what you see is a mountain growing and then crumbling and then growing and crumbling, and the sense you get from the stone is it is difficult for it to decipher what is recent and what is long ago.
Okay.
So they've been in the area, but whether they are currently nearby is less certain for the stone here. The basic way that this is working is the stone of Roshar can know further, so it can tell you there's nothing currently around you.
Right.
I will say there's a line of stone that runs over to Lawel and to Rishelo.
Okay.
Like you would interpret that with your 31 as indicating that the stone sees them as being connected in a significant way to what you're looking for there, but nothing beyond that.
Okay.
All right. And your second one is also a 31.
27 or 31, whichever you want to give me.
I want to give you a 31.
Okay.
Because then you get complications.
So the complication on that first one is the
Unknown.
time unknown. Oh, thanks. Okay.
It's my favorite sentence as a dungeon master.
I just pooped my pants a little bit with that one.
At JordanCon, Krishna was playing someone that was collecting midnight essence from the battlefield in bottles, and every time she did, I was like, hold on, how many bottles? Okay, I just need to roll 3 dice real quick. What did that do? I don't know, we'll find out later.
Okay. After getting that understanding, I'm gonna try and be more specific, and I'm going to say, I know the passage of time does not affect you the same as us, but in your most recent memories, there was a group of people like me, humans, that were a part of a camp nearby, the listeners. Can you tell me if or how or what condition they are currently in?
It sculpts for you. You feel a bit more comfort in this. There is a structure that you recognize as around the area where part of the camp for Narak that was set up for you, and you can see that structure form and little beds and little humans inside that appear to be sleeping normally. Or dead.
Or dead.
No. What you get from the sense from the stone is they appear to be alive, and as much as stone sculptures with 31,
right?
You were able to interpret it like that with the stone.
I understand that they're alive. They don't seem to be
significant.
significantly harmed.
Yeah. Now I will say, you get the sense that it's able to show you the bodies because they're so stationary, and the structure because it's stationary. It is unclear to you and to the stone whether the transient people walking around, like, are there people nearby? Are there people? Like, it's unclear if there are people in, around, or
surrounding
nearby.
them. But the people that I have a connection with, the
Yeah.
stone is able to follow that connection to them.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you know it's not some other group of people somewhere.
Right.
It is the group you're looking for, and they are asleep.
Okay.
All right, the next one is a 22 with a complication.
Okay. This one, I know the stone's gonna have a harder time with this one, but I'm going to reach out and say, there is a child of a species of our world that has grown as kin to me. If possible, I would like to know where they are. And I'm going to show the stone through...
Yeah.
I'm going to show it my connection, the time I spent feeding it when nobody was looking, the time I did the dad that didn't want the dog, but when nobody was looking, I was giving it treats and stuff like that. And I'm going to seek for information to where Cloudpuff is.
Yeah. You show the stone Cloudpuff, make a little sculpture in the stone. As it thinks and listens, there's a pause. You get the sense that she is not sleeping in the camp, that she does not appear to be in Narak at all, and as it kind of explores outward, that they have seen her pausing to rest, to eat, to drink outside of Narak. You're southeast of it, perhaps northwest a bit from where you are now. As it, the stone sends you the image as this little Cloudpuff is moving around. They move your sculpture of Cloudpuff around,
Okay.
and it appears as if she's caught a scent and is searching. And then last one, a 31 with a complication. That's 4 complications that CJ gets to
CJ gets to play with. I was gonna do this kind of more general, but I think I want to be more specific with this one. So
More of
I'm
a
going
lieutenant
to...
than general.
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to form a very clear, distinct image of Jalib, and I'm going to attune the rhythm of... I'm not fear. What's the rhythm of... Shoot.
More of like a concern?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask if they are anywhere near or if they're in a position to harm us.
With a 31, you're able to interpret a fairly abstract set of sculptures and etchings in the stone. You see these sculptures that demonstrate that Jalib is absolutely a person to be wary of. You know, they kind of grow the Cloudpuff into an adult White Spine and compare it to an adult Chasm Fiend. And then Jalib. But then when Jalib moves over towards a group of sculptures that resemble your party, there's an image. It's not quite as friendly and familiar as Cloudpuff nuzzling up to Grove, but you get the sense that the stones have actively perceived that Jalib does not intend you ill at the moment. That there is a desire for your party's benefit at the moment.
Okay.
and has been like when they kind of, you get the sense from them again with a 31. Again, let me be clear. Doug rolled all those 31, 31, 22, 31 were Doug's rolls on those cohesion tests.
You will never roll that beautifully
nope,
again.
I will never, ever.
Nigh impossible. But with a 31, you get the sense that he has a mild frustration at the way that y'all interacted with him, but that he does not have that he has a goodwill towards your friend. Yeah, no malice. And I'm trying to say not even no malice, but like an active beneficiary intent, a positive intent. Now, whether you appreciate the benefits he offers, that's a different question.
Right.
He perceives himself as being beneficial, and the stones don't necessarily disagree.
Okay. So that's the 4 questions. That's my 4 things of investiture. I am now going to try and withdraw from the stone as my investiture fades.
You do that.
Okay. So I'm going to sit exhausted, and I'm going to turn to Tanhu, and I'm going to say, I feel like I learned a lot. Was there anything you may have perceived in that I may have missed?
You are more experienced than me in the world, Nakal. I grow more myself, more complete as you speak the words, but I'm not there yet. I think what I can say is that it seems this power that we share is better at the past than the present. Things that were, less things that are.
Okay. So I'm going to stand back up, obviously exhausted. I'm going to approach the group. I am going to look at Grove first and say, I know where Cloud Puff is. I don't have a specific location, but she is hunting something.
I want to be clear. The sentence is, I know where Cloud Puff is. I don't know where she is.
I don't know where she is.
I know where she is.
I know what direction she is. I know she is searching for something. If we head northwest, we have a pretty high probability of encountering her. I'm going to turn to Batarab and say, you are absolutely right. We need to gather our resources and build a list of what we can and cannot do. I can tell the entire party with confidence that the stone has shown me that our companions still in the rock are safe as of now.
I'm glad you were able to find that out.
I'm going to turn to
Talal?
I'm going to turn to Talal and Rishelo, and I'm just going to look at Rishelo and give him the look of, I know, and then I'm going to say, we need to have a conversation after we figure out what we're doing.
He gets close to you, and then he kind of turns so that only one side, like you can see one side of his face, and his eye pops out and says, "I know, you know," and then pops back in and says, "Tuman sends his regards."
So that confirms that he is working with Tuman for me.
That is a fair conclusion. If you'd like to roll to determine how certain you should be of that fact. I can neither
Insight.
confirm nor deny.
To be clear, he already told us he was working with Tumon in the previous episode.
I thought he told Emily. Did he tell everybody?
I think he just told me.
Oh.
Yeah, he asked Emily. I think, as I recall, Noah asked Emily to keep it a secret.
That would be an insight, not a perception, right?
Correct.
I thought it was the end of the episode, sitting in the wagon, but
Oh, maybe. That's very
the
possible.
viewers might know better than we
So
do.
I have convinced myself that him and Tumon are working hand in hand, or
I would say,
claw
on
and
average,
claw.
that is a fair conclusion to come to. Whether he is being honest or not, or whether that's accurate or not, who's to say?
right,
But
right.
that's a fair conclusion to come to based on
That's
that.
the conclusion I come to. The conversation I have with him later may change that. The Jalib thing I don't think is important to share at this moment, because finding Cloudpuff and deciding what to do is the priority. So I am going to turn to Batarab. I'm going to say, what information do you need from us, and what do you guys want to do moving forward? And then I'm going to lean against the wagon and slump down to the ground and pay attention, but be quiet.
I just wanted to say that the Cloudpuff, was that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Cloudpuff is currently following along one of my little friends, and he should be leading her here shortly. I think that's what Mr. Nakal saw in the stones.
Yay!
She was rather close. She was sniffing your scent.
Oh, my baby.
That's why I needed your hair.
Oh.
Amazing.
Cool.
I think it's very good. Are you... Oh, this is important. Are you colder, not cool, but are you colder temperature-wise without that hair? Can you notice a difference?
No. Ow! Stop taking my hair!
But are you colder?
No.
Interesting. People don't get colder when an individual hair is removed. This is good to know. I wouldn't want to shiver because I lost a hair.
Neither would I.
Of course. We both wouldn't want to do that for the same reasons. No differences at all.
Alright.
Me and my buddy Grove,
Hey.
or as we call ourselves, the Grovelets.
We call her what?
That's our name we came up with. Don't you remember?
The Grovelets?
Yes. Oh! We have to say things out loud for other people to hear them, don't we?
Yes.
That explains why you have not been answering me. This is good to know. Okay. Put a little notebook.
It's like
I'm just gonna look at Rishelo and be like, give us some time to come up with a plan, please. And I'm going to ask you politely to be. I'm going to ask, just politely be like, if you have any information that is relevant to what we are discussing, I ask that you share it.
Okay, I've learned recently that removal of hair individually does not make you colder. Is that
Thank you.
helpful information?
Thank you.
that would be what we would
Batarab,
consider not
what-
relevant.
How can that not be relevant? It seems so important. What if I remove a toe?
Alright. So why
Nicole,
are
you're the
you-
one who convinced
Why
me
do
not to
we-
dissect
why
these
do
things
we
before, and now there's more of them.
All I can
you
tell
believe
you.
this guy? He's so weird. Am I right? Oh my
All I-
goodness! It's so
all
good
I
that
can
I
tell you,
fall
Bryn,
and you're normal.
Is
Why
that
don't you
they
both walk away?
Oh sure, me and Rishelo, we go way back. He is
Good,
good friend
great.
of
Go
mine.
catch up.
Okay, I will go and catch up with Rishelo. Come on, Rishelo, let's go.
I will look at Bryn and I'll be like, we may not understand them, but I'm starting to understand the relevance of them. And that is something more dangerous than I anticipated.
What do you mean?
Understanding that there are others that have different powers from our own and have an understanding that we lack feels dangerous. So, unfortunately, we will need to learn from them as much as we can.
I literally pull out the cube that I still have, and I'm like, yes, we need to understand other places' powers and technology.
And
Because you couldn't even tell I was gone before.
You're not wrong.
What is that?
Okay.
What is he holding in his hand? What is that?
Oh, so there was this guy named Jalib, and he
Oh, yeah, Jalib. He is wonderful. We love Jalib.
excuse me?
You don't remember Jalib?
I remember Jalib.
But he would come and he would tell stories. He was a real cool guy. In the peaks.
What?
Yes, you do not remember?
No?
Oh, yes. Maybe you never came to the store. I don't know, but I loved his stories. He would tell so many cool stories about like a land where instead of...
Hold on, CJ, are you Leaf right now?
Yes, I am Leaf.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Leaf.
Just to make sure. Okay. Oh,
Yes,
God,
Leaf
that's worse.
From the Ornither Peaks, where people come into water from different
Okay.
worlds.
Yep, okay.
Anyway,
But yes, he's
Tevlin,
wonderful. I
Batarab,
love it.
what
Yeah,
do
great.
Can we hear a little bit more of what Leaf wants to say? I'm very curious.
Yeah, we need to know a little bit more about this
And
relationship.
I'm going to take note of this since nobody
What
wants to do a pros and cons
so many
list.
stories. He told
I'm
his story
trying to
about
help
his
you get a
guy.
pros and cons list started, but you won't take
I'm
control.
willing to
I keep
pause
asking-
because
I
there
keep
is
saying,
enough
Batarab,
in it.
here's an opportunity, and you just
I
sit there.
appreciate it. Batarab says I appreciate it, Nakal, but I think we should take a moment to write down some of this information.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
take
could
a
be
nap.
part of her pros and cons list, yes?
It really could.
Could be. Who knows? Who can say? Who can say?
Why don't you tell us more then?
So, like, I don't know. I mean, you don't remember any of his stories?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, maybe... Okay. So you left after I left, right? This is what I'm remembering? Okay. But I came back for a little bit. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. What was wrong? What is this? Did you not know?
No?
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
Leaf.
I came back. I'm answering question. Calm
No,
down.
I
Calm
understand,
down.
I understand. Did he ever give you or your people devices? Like this
what?
cube.
Like this cube. I know I've never seen a cube. Well, okay, can I hold it?
Bryn, I think it's fine.
I've been Jalib the whole time. No,
I
that's not-
mean,
that'd be funny.
No, it's
hey,
not.
13 insight. What? Do I trust him with a 13 insight?
I mean,
Yeah, there you go.
don't sense
I was
any
gonna
ill
say,
intent.
whether or not you trust him, I stand up and I take the cube from you and I hand it to him.
Well, it's fine. In 13, I hand it to him. That's
Okay.
These are okay. He never had any of he didn't use any of this or give us any. No. But this is a symbol. Sometimes he would draw it. You surely saw this symbol drawn in the sand. Truly, it's up to you whether you want to remember any of this or
Okay.
not remember any of
if
this.
Grove remembers any of this and did not tell Bryn, Bryn is going to be very upset with Grove.
But what if I just now remember?
No. I know. Just, for Emily,
Quick reminder
we're
of the
okay.
table.
Yes.
Characters are allowed to
I
make
know.
poor interpretations of events.
I know.
Of course.
I don't want- I don't want Bryn to be mad at me.
He's just
Wait,
disappointed.
The guy you're most disappointed in.
I know.
You don't want to be mad at you.
Complicated.
Wait.
I have a complicated relationship with Bryn.
Would you say it's a complicated
That's an understatement.
opportunity for relationship growth?
Oh my goodness.
All right. Oh my goodness, I do remember this symbol,
Yes.
but I don't remember Jalib. Like I remember the symbol. Like I guess I just I don't listen to stories.
Well, no. Okay, what I'm thinking is he didn't always go by the name Jalib.
Did he look different?
Sometimes he would look a little different. When I came back, he. What did he? I don't know what he looked like now. I've never met who you.
I give a great, accurate description of the Jalib that we saw.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that as you do that, Ignatius comes along and burns it into the stone, like an outline, a little drawing. Yeah, okay, this is what Jalib looked like last time I am seeing him, and when I am talking with him, he was telling stories, and it was the same person, but he didn't look the same when you and I saw him.
Okay.
He had it was how do you say in Alethi? Grove, how would I say he was able to have a different face and different hair when he was telling us the stories the first time?
Oh, he changed his
Features.
features. Yes, he changed his features.
Oh yes, very much so. He's able to look completely different.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's how they
Is
hid
he-
and pretended to be me.
Is he able to? Does he have the same powers I do?
Show me again what you do.
And I'm gonna make Nakal
Bryn.
have
Be
long,
Bryn.
luscious. No, I'm gonna have to let Nakal have long, luscious locks.
Yes.
What color?
Fabio!
What
I
color?
reach
You wouldn't be
forward
able to see it on yourself.
No, but I need to know what color so I can get Maddie to do a himbo art.
Oh, I'm not turning you into a himbo yet,
No, he's already
but
a himbo.
I mean
I'm just
that's
saying,
great.
if you give me long golden locks, then
I
she
think
can-
it'll be golden.
Okay.
Yeah, like Bryn's hair.
Gonna be.
Ooh.
Now you are Fabio.
The Golden Brothers.
They called me Nakabio.
That's what the picture can be called.
Nakabio.
I love
Oh
that.
boy.
I think CJ's brain stopped for a second there. It's just reprocessing, restarting.
So I reach out and I try to grab the luscious locks and yank them, and this is picture. He changed feature. Like again, he reaches forward and grabs Nakal's cheek and goes, "See, I can grab cheek and move. It is like that. It is well, no, I'm not saying he
Nakal's
hold his cheeks. I'm saying he was changing.
Nakal's too tired to swat him away, so it's fine.
I don't know word, but he would change his everything.
Physical structure.
Looks different person. Yes,
Okay.
physical structure. Yes, it looked completely different. And he went.
Would you see him change, or would he just sometimes show up different?
No. It was only the 2 times. So this is why Grove is not remembering Jalib, because he used different name and different face when he was telling us stories as children.
So how do you know it
What
was him?
name did he use?
Oh, okay. Well, I heard also 2 questions. Let me think. Okay, so how did I know? Because when I came back, he was telling stories, same way, same place, same drawings. I talked with him, and he said, "Yeah, oh yes, I am same person." So this is how I am knowing. He did not seem like liar. He did not seem like liar to me when we spoke. But what was name before? Grove, you remember name? What was name?
Well, the rustic
David.
storyteller who, was it, Malikari?
No. That was different one. He came visited a little bit. This one was 11 latte.
11 latte?
Yes, 11 latte.
Not
Are you sure
Malikari.
his name?
Are you like thirsty right now for coffee or something?
No, that is not the pun we are going for. If you get the pun, please put it in the comments. I will personally find you on Discord, and we'll do whatever you want to do if you can figure out the pun. All right.
Whoa.
Or if you don't want me to do that, I also won't do it. That's just- But yes, 11 latte was his name.
Did he ever travel with another person?
No, not 11 latte. Sorry. Wait, no. In latter. 11 latte. That's right. It's 11 latte. That's right.
But did he ever travel with another person? Dark skin, some sort of leather coat, perhaps a silver barrel along his hip?
I am not recalling that, but there was a person that visited the peaks a little after 11 Lothar left. He fits this description, yes. I say visited the peaks, he came in the way of the gods.
I see.
Just through the water.
Yeah, of course. They do not
Well,
know
that was the
Well,
one.
No, Batarab is looking confused, so
Those-
Yeah.
I'm
No, I know. I understand.
But before
Much to
they
think
met
about.
with us and they replaced me, these two had never spent time in the peaks together?
No, not that I know of, no.
Hmm.
But the Jalib or 11 Lothar, he would spend time telling stories, very wonderful places that have, I thought just made up, but now, I mean, looking at what all of you can do, it's possible that, these lands where color lets you change things, lands where you breathe in these mists that give you power to kill gods. Who knows what is possible now?
Really?
Oh yes, there's wonderful stories about dragons. You know what a dragon is? Have you heard of this?
What is a dragon?
I remember that story.
Yes.
They're
What?
Oh, that's right.
they're like flying cloud puffs.
Oh yes. And
That is-
you remember your favorite story growing up? He would tell.
Trigger my memory.
Oh yes. Well, it was about it was about the dragon that flew over, and the little mink looked up and thought, "I wish I could be dragon."
Oh, yes, I remember
It's the
that
best
one.
story,
It was
and it's not even like a magical place or anything. It's just where little mink is taking care of family. It is
Little
wonderful.
mink.
I will tell you sometime. It is a wonderful story. What was the name of the mink he said? Was it Cog?
Dog.
Dog? Yes, he said dog. Who knows what that is? But he said it was like an axe hound, but
Fluffy.
fluffy. Fluffy axe hound. Where would the mandibles go? Like in through the fur?
Where was the mandibles?
Okay, so, yeah, okay. I mean, wow, we know so
but you were wanting to know about the symbols on
Yeah,
this
that's true.
on this cube, I think, is originally
Wow.
why we were talking about all of this. This is when Levenlotter would tell stories, he would sometimes tell stories of a world where there was a god of maintaining things and a god of destroying things. And it looks to me like this cube has a symbol that Jalib would use. Was like you would need to store part of yourself or part of you in with this symbol, and then this one over here, it is like it is releasing. He had a whole alphabet with the different symbols. I loved learning the alphabet.
So you know the alphabet, you know the language.
I recognize these symbols. Unfortunately, I only know what was in the stories he told of that planet.
Okay.
We didn't have like a full school course or anything.
Okay.
I would not encourage getting a tattoo of one of the symbols based on my understanding, because who knows? Like maybe I misunderstood a thing, and then all of a sudden, poof. Can you make tattoos go away?
Can I make tattoos go away?
Yeah, like you have like your magic healing stuff.
I don't know. Why?
Okay. Well, I'm just curious. I mean,
Do you have tattoos?
I don't have. I don't. We don't need to talk about that right now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Where would you have a tattoo? I don't see any.
That is correct.
Maybe he's right, and we should not talk about it.
Batarab.
I didn't say we couldn't talk about. I don't like. We can talk. I mean, if you want to talk about tattoos, like who doesn't care about talking about tattoos? I'm just saying you shouldn't get a tattoo because of what I say of this particular symbol, because I don't know. Like, what if I think the symbol means brave warrior, but actually it means fish toaster?
Hey, brave warrior. That's what my last name means. In real life.
Oh.
In real life.
Our last name means brave warrior.
It does. She's an industrious sea of bitterness that's a brave warrior.
Yep. My first name means industrious. My second name means sea of bitterness.
Or as they say in
Nice.
Finland, her first names mean industrious sea of bitterness because they don't recognize middle names.
Yeah.
They just have first names and surname. Which
Is
makes
Finland where you have to get your name approved?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I'd have to look up that. She means like at birth.
Yes.
Not,
Yes.
you can come in with any name you want. I will say, they don't let you have periods in your official name. I can say that much.
Because his official name on his birth certificate is C.J.
That's true. And my driver's license. But not my passport, because you can't have them on a passport either.
Computer
That's weird.
systems don't like him.
Modern ones do. It's like, basically, how old is your computer system? It's really cool. But yes, Bryn, it seems like what did he do with this cube? Describe it for me. What happened? Bryn, I'm talking to you. I'm doing the talking to you, Bryn.
Oh,
Bryn,
okay.
Bryn,
Yes.
do not be thinking about like who you're going to be remembering next or whatever. Be talking to me. Okay, so here's the question. Okay, what did he do with this cube? Also, the rest of y'all, you could have answered for Bryn. Y'all were there too, right?
I was wondering why Bryn wasn't answering, but yes, it was a tiny.
Oh, she's not gonna let you speak now, Bryn. Bryn, tell me, what was you asked about cube? Tell me more.
It was wibbly wobbly tummy.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Like, did he make it hot? I don't know. Did he
Now I'm
make it
uncomfortable. Now Bryn is uncomfortable.
hot? Oh,
No, Bryn would explain that he doesn't know exactly what they did, but he found the cube, and by the time he picked it up and looked around, apparently an entire evening had pretty much gone by.
The whole night.
So some kind of displacement while they had replaced me in a conversation.
Every time, like we like kept starting the conversation later and later in the night.
yes.
Yeah, like We saw all of
But
the moon.
however long that took was 5 minutes for me.
Oh, okay. This is... Yes, 11 Lothar had stories about this, about powers from a world of mist and ash that they could connect with their god, and I believe this, they would eat metal. It never seemed real to me. How can you bite metal? But that's what he said. He said you bite the metal, and then you like take a bite, and it goes in. I guess he didn't say bite, but you eat the metal. Who knows how you eat metal? But he would then, not he, but like he described how people from this world could burn. Like it was like they focused on it really hard, and then the metal disappeared within them, and then time
Did
would
they get
slow
hot?
down in a space around them, or speed up in a space around them. So a minute for you could be 5 seconds in the area outside of this bubble, or the opposite. 5 minutes for you could be an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours for people outside of this bubble.
Well, that seems to be the problem, but I can't replicate it now.
Well, do you not? Do
But
you have that?
he said we had to store parts of ourselves in it. So like our friends. Do we need to cut off the fingers or hair?
Hello?
Can you put
I
hair?
can cut some fingers off if you would like.
Can you put hair in? Can you open it? How do you store part of yourself? Hey,
Here,
stop!
I'll put the hair in there.
I take the cube back and give Grove back her hair.
You notice
And
no effect
gingerly.
for putting the hair. Oh, it is
Yeah.
gingerly.
Yes,
Got it
I intended the pun,
Mm.
but I was subtle about it.
What's that word?
What is this word?
Suitable. Yes, you were very suitable with it. I agree with
Yes.
Suitable pun.
That's really funny.
So-
that there was a bee in it.
So I'm gonna.
Bryn holds the cube and presses the symbol that who showed,
Okay.
and thinks really hard about releasing abrasion into it, and then lets go of the thing.
Okay.
Then he tries to see if he can toss it. Would it stick to his hand or would it not?
So confirm for me.
Yes.
You thought about releasing abrasion?
I tried. Like I wanted. I instead of doing it on my hand, I was saying like put it into the cube the same way I would do a surface.
Sure. So you've got Stormlight in you,
Yes.
and you're attempting to push abrasion
On the cube, but basically not. I'm purposely thinking not on the cube,
Sure. Yeah.
in
I got
the cube. Yeah.
you. With the capital
And
I.
I want to make it
I drop.
sticky abrasion, not like slide abrasion.
Okay.
And so
You
I
notice-
then I let go of the button and I toss it in the air and see if it sticks to myself.
Okay. Number one, it you do not. You sense your investiture level go down by however
Okay.
much investiture you intended to place
Sure.
into it, and
Okay.
It does leave your hand and fly up into the air, and then lands on the ground.
Okay. I pick it up off the ground if I can.
You can.
I can.
What?
All right.
Why is your friend throwing the cube in the air? Do you
I don't know. Why are you throwing the
I
cube
say
in the air?
I pick it up, click the button one more time, and then just let go and toss it at Grove, saying catch.
I catch.
And make a let's call it a deduction test based on what Leaf has told you and holding the grenade.
Me?
No.
Oh.
Not even
Me?
close.
No.
13.
13. Okay. I will say that you intuit with a 13 based on Leaf's instruction that you were looking and focusing on the side that was about storing while trying to store.
So there's another button somewhere on the other side.
It's always less of a button and more just the impression, but
whatever it is, the same trigger.
You feel it. You kind of push it. You can feel some residual power within it, and you launch it towards Grove. Grove, what do you do?
I try to catch it.
All right. Bryn, describe for us what happens as she tries to catch your cube.
Emily, did you catch it in your hands or did you fumble it?
I caught it super dexterously.
Cool. Then
Now
what do you do?
back.
Yeah, throw it back, Grove.
So, just for GM's purposes, you already clarified this, but I didn't write it down, so I apologize.
Yes.
You're trying to make
it's super sticky so that if she tries to throw it, it'll just hang on her skin.
Yeah. Grove, you notice that it was very easy to catch it.
Okay.
Now remember, you have
this
is friction, not adhesion, so you can't make it stick for her.
Right.
That's
right.
the part.
But yeah.
It's almost like our powers aren't designed to be used with this cube or something. I mean,
Yeah.
Can I try and put one of my powers in? Which one should I do?
How about?
What are people currently?
Hold on. Can we retcon it then to be slippery so that it purposely just starts bouncing around out of Grove's control?
Absolutely.
Oh, man. And I guess it falls.
And then continues to slide.
Slide. Complication number 1, down into the chasm below.
no. The complications are for me, not the.
No,
That's not how they work.
No.
Well, to be fair, if we're playing by the rules, PJ, you can't hold on to complications either.
I can fly.
I'm revealing the result of the complication.
Okay, sure.
How far that can I fly down?
Now Grove feels obligated to go catch it because she's like, I couldn't catch it.
I want to go get it.
Okay.
Can I fly down and get it?
You do that.
Okay. What happens?
Complication number 2, Chasm Fiend. That is.
Chasm Fiend that is not Crashing Wave.
Chris.
No.
You've been reading my session notes?
No. I don't even know where your session notes are. Can I see them? Where can I see them? CJ, tell the people where they can read your session notes as GM.
Grove, glowing with stormlight, as you lower yourself down into the chasm. You don't. Do you have a pouch of spheres or anything? It's nighttime, and you're at the bottom of a chasm. You're coming towards the bottom of the chasm.
Yeah, I grabbed all of my stuff out of the box before I did this.
You did not. You very specifically did not grab any of your stuff. So as you get down, you can hear some scratching, but you can't see anything.
Well, why would I go down there without anything?
I don't know. I didn't say
You said you
there.
chased it.
You said I'm gonna fly down there.
Okay, but if I
You do have a nice butt.
if it is dark, Emily can't see this. Grove can. Grove would have known that it's dark, and she would have taken spheres.
Would you like to retcon
Yeah.
that before you flew down,
I grabbed
you
some
grabbed
spheres.
some spheres?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally fair after I retconned it, not being
Well,
to
to
being
make
slippery.
it less of a retcon, I watch you go over the edge, and I go, uh-oh. And I stand up, and I go over to the chest, and I grab a pouch of spheres, and I go over, and I go, Grove! And then I throw them to you. while you're on your way down.
Okay.
How do we have so many spheres?
We're
Because
rich.
we're magic.
Everyone
Everyone
keeps saying
gives Radiance their
pouches.
spheres. That's just how that happens.
All right,
It just
so now I can see.
To be fair, Bryn doesn't buy anything, and I think I legitimately have just 90 diamond marks sitting there.
Well, I don't know what yours was. I know that when we started, Batarab had the most, and they don't really give you a lot
Yeah,
when you start a character.
The
I don't know
basic is that unless we want to start diving into like survival mode, you just have enough. Like the idea is for spheres is you have enough stormlight
Okay.
as long as you have a certain threshold, and y'all are at that threshold, and you've been to Narak and you've had a high storm, so yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Now, if we continue, like there are places where we would begin to track, and I would begin to worry about that, but I'm not stressed about that right now. What I am stressed about is that you've got this sphere. It's kind of making a glow of maybe 15 feet around you. Describe for us what you do, and maybe make a perception test.
I'm looking for the cube. Oh no, I have to use digital dice.
Watch, you get a straight up 20.
I hope so. I don't even know how to use these dice.
Just click on.
Just click on the name of the skill.
And just so you know, it'll add 5 for you.
But that's not. Oh,
Oh,
I got a 7.
7.
You see the metal at the bottom of the chasm. It's a good 75 feet down, I would say. You can see the metal glint of the cube, and you land, and you reach your hand. You begin to kind of walk towards it, and as you do so, you hear a and then a trumpeting of a three-throated voice as you look up and see an adult, unfamiliar chasm fiend.
Hi! I'm going to.
At the sound of the
metal
trumpet,
cube is underneath, like if you imagine the chasm fiend kind of coming up like this, where it's got an upraised body, you're kind of here roughly, and the cube is like between his many legs.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm not immediately afraid because, like, I've had really good relationships with chasm fiends. A chasm fiend. So
at the sound of that trumpet, though, at the sound of that
Batara's gonna
trumpet,
freak out.
I'm gonna turn to the person that's closest to the caravan and ask for my axe and any storm.
Bryn grabs your axe. The first time he's touched a weapon since he held his thing, realizes after he's already started skating forward that he's holding a weapon, and unsure how to feel about it as he slides up next to you.
I'm gonna take it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm
I
just
just
gonna
wanna
take
say-
my axe from him and jump in the hole. So
Knowing that it's Grove that's down there with this chasm fiend noise, Tevlin's not too worried at the moment.
So, I'm going
Poor
to-
Batarab, however.
Batarab is. She is. Because she has common sense.
The
There's
only
nothing common.
one of the loose cannons to have common sense, by the way.
yeah. So I've got my axe. I inhaled some stormlight. I'm gonna try and use my cohesion to slide down the wall.
Okay, you're not there yet. You're at grab the
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're good.
So I can, I guess, sense that like the sound from the chasm fiend is that he feels threatened or scared or
Make a nature test.
something.
First, nature, right?
You find out he's hungry.
Oh, it's survival, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta stop talking. I'm giving CJ way too many ideas.
It's a check.
I mean,
Check, CJ.
It's a test.
Okay.
22.
You specifically
Diving it
don't do checks.
I know exactly how this
It
guy
is a
feels.
survival test, not a nature check. I really want there to be a nature test.
I know exactly how this guy feels.
He feels ravenous.
Oh my
God damn
gosh,
it.
you're so hungry.
I need you to make an agility test
Okay.
as a claw slams towards you.
That's not where it is.
I can't. I need to be 20 feet away.
Okay.
Ugh.
That's what that gravitation is all about.
Oh no, I lost my thing. What'd she roll?
I'm gonna fly
What
out.
Nat
is
20.
five?
I was able to dodge.
See, I told you, Emily. I told you.
Okay.
Hold on. So you're able to avoid the danger of this massive claw coming down towards you. And I will say that with the opportunity, you and the party you and Nakal.
I'm technically there. I'm the one who brought him the axe with
Can
the
I
slide.
ask for an opportunity?
Ooh, yeah.
Sure.
Come on.
I want to be able to get the cube.
No!
That's called an I win button. An opportunity to not that.
That just gets the cube. She's still down there.
The opportunity is that you and Nakal are not surprised going into this initiative.
Do I have my bow?
No. You left everything except the pouch of spears.
Are we gonna be able to do this tonight?
No, we're not going to do this fight tonight.
Okay.
You're going to find out next time on the Shard of Opportunity whether or not Grove and company can defeat this chasm feat. Bye!
Bye.
Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, join the Patreon, talk to us on Discord. While we're returning from Distraction Land, I just want to point out, I think it's hilarious that we moved thousands of miles away from our normal recording station, and there is still a power outlet above our heads. Always, everywhere we go. Anyway,